Hello and welcome back to Embodied Astrology. This is a weekly series where I share practical teachings and intuitive messages about the astrology of the week ahead so that you can work with it to embody your most authentic self and live your best life. This week we have a big full moon in Aquarius, and it's not an eclipse, but there is something about this full moon that feels like so transformative. I'm so excited to talk about it. I have three specific messages that the astrology of this week wants to remind us, as well as a practice that will allow you to really embody all this energy. So let's dive in. This week's astrology is here to invite us to lean into the transformation, even if you don't feel quite ready yet. On Wednesday, July 29th, we have a full moon in Aquarius. It feels like for some of you, this is a quantum leap. This full moon is happening in Aquarius right in the midst of this really interesting and rare outer planet alignment that went exact last week. So the moon is sitting right next to Pluto. Pluto is the planet of power and transformation and resilience and going on this underworld journey that might feel a little hard, a little bumpy, a little bit messy, but coming out so much more strong, so much more authentic, and so much more powerful. The full moon is opposing Jupiter. This feels like so loud, like something is being magnified, being amplified. I get the sense that there is something about this full moon that kind of takes us by surprise. And that's why I believe the message is like, embrace the transformation, even if you don't feel ready to do the thing that you're kind of freaked out to do, that you're like, holy shit, this is already happening. I don't know if I really feel ready, but to just trust the process, trust the energy, and just move forward as best as you can. Think about all of the best things in your life that you've done, that you've received. Chances are you've had to do something kind of scary to get there. You know that feeling when you're on a roller coaster and you're like getting to the top of the summit and you can like feel it in your stomach and you're like, holy shit, this is happening. And there's like really no turning back now. And you kind of just have to embrace that like this is happening, like come hell or high water. That's what I really feel like this is for you guys. This is a breakthrough or a culmination of something that is maybe happening a little bit sooner than you thought. And just kind of like embracing that the time is now, baby, like let's go. I just get a lot of, you can tell, I get a lot of excitement around this. Something is really transforming, and although it might feel scary or we're not totally ready, we just got to embrace the change and go along for the ride because the time is now. The astrology of this week also wants to remind us to be open to receiving luck, wisdom, and prosperity. We have a Jupiter Cazimi right before the full moon on the same day, Wednesday the 29th. It's a busy, buzzy day. And a Cazimi is when any planet comes into contact with the sun. In this case, it's Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of growth and expansion, luck and abundance and wisdom and knowledge. And so as Jupiter is coming into contact with the sun, we have this moment of clarity. We get this really amazing intel. We get a nugget of wisdom. We get lucky. We come across some extra money. There's something about this signature that feels really positive. It feels like a little wink from the universe. It's like, hey, you're on the right track, keep going. And this momentum is building up into that full moon also taking place on Wednesday. So it feels like really good vibes all around. With all this swirly, transformative, timeline leaping energy that comes with the astrology of this week, I can't emphasize enough the importance of grounding yourself into your daily routines. There's a lot going on. A lot of us are gonna have some really interesting breakthroughs this week. Some lucky things happen this week, some big aha moments, which is very exciting. And so my practice for you is to take these daily actions that help you ground into yourself, to recenter, to really take care, to do the things that allow you to feel anchored in the physical plane in the time that we are in, that will help keep you centered and sane as we all continue this journey of up-leveling and expansion. So whether that is your daily meditation practice, you journal, you like to exercise and work out, you like to eat well, you drink water, all of those things, super important. Keep doing them, especially as we continue to move into this wild and wacky summer. And that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Dying to know what happens for all of you on this full moon in Aquarius. So you have to come back and comment and tell me what's going down, because this feels like a big one. It feels really excited, and I'm very excited for all the abundance and wisdom and breakthroughs that are coming your way. And as always, if you are looking to reconnect with your authentic self and discover your unique potential through the lens of your birth chart, go ahead and book a True You astrology reading with me. My link to my calendar is below, and I cannot wait to hand you the keys to your birth chart and share with you all the amazing wisdom that your unique astrology has to offer. Thank you so much for watching. I'm actually taking next week off from this video series because I will be on vacation. So you will not see a video from me next week, but I will be back for our first solar eclipse in Leo. All right, I'll see you next time.